all, this is Nisha again. In this video we will see how to overcome the barriers in communication. So far in the video series we have seen what is communication, what are the types of communication. Yes, first of all, a communication is something that is used to transfer the message or an information from one person to the other person. In that sense, the person who listens that should understand that. And coming to the types of communication, there are two types of communication called verbal communication and non-verbal communication. In verbal communication, we use words to express our emotion, thoughts or information to the third person who listens to that. But in non-verbal communication, we use actions or sounds to express the communication. So in that manner, a communicator will convey that information or message to them. So in that video we have discussed about when a bell rings in a college, the students know that if it is in the morning, it's time for classes, and if it is in evening, it's time to pack up things. Yes, so these are the types of communication we have discussed. In barriers of communication, first of all, every kids have a common questions like they are first of all afraid about a foreign language. Yes, English is also a foreign language, but it is globally and universally spoken, and it is now every kids and moms are having a practice of speaking it regularly, so that in many families they have it as a usual practice. In Tamil Nadu, especially the place where we are now residing, the medium of education usually falls in Tamil and English. Though English medium students should have the caliber of speaking a foreign language in a much better sense, because we are dealing with every paper in the medium of English. But it is diverse in Tamil medium, because the students are dealing with only one particular subject called English and English language, and the rest of the things they might be reading in a Tamil language. In normal classes, usually the students are mingled, right? Like Tamil medium and English medium students are mingled. In that time, if a student is called in front to speak in any kind of topic, on a basic topic, he is getting like a shivering. He is not confident enough to speak in a very basic topic like their favorite game, their favorite person, their favorite subject, or a specific topic like very basic thing. It is because they are not confident enough in that language. Okay, what happens to the medium of student who studied in English? It falls the same. When a Tamil medium student is neglecting it and the same falls in English medium student, then where does the mistake happens? Because they are not aware about the foreign language, which is English. They should first of all know that English is something that is used globally and universally, and in that time we should have a regular practice. First thing to become a good communicator in the sense, they should have an interest to communicate in a good language. So they should first get impressed, or they first should inspire someone who is speaking in good English. Only then they can get some kind of interest and curiosity for them to speak in that language. But what happens in the sense, they get fear. That should be broken inside the classroom first during their higher secondary schoolings, or in first thing they should break that thing in their schooling itself. When it comes to college, they should have a clean idea of becoming a good communicator. These stereotypes and these things of a lack of self-confidence, and they might think inferior to present themselves in front of someone, that should be broken by their own individual strength. So a little bit of motivation should be given to a student first of all. We should tell them making mistakes is common. Making mistake will always give a good kind of learning. Only from the mistake we people will learn certain things in life. It might be to the peak also. So failure is the first step for success, right? So likewise, while communicating, mistakes happens. Even a good communicator can make mistakes sometimes. So we should take everything in a positive sense and positive note, and we should develop a communication. In the next video, we can see what are the ways to increase our communication.